Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Alex with the Inside Scoop. So today I wanted to talk about AMZ Doge, or some people call it AMZ Dog, whichever one your preference is up to you. But this particular program, it was brought to my attention roughly about a couple days ago, and I took a look at it, and for me, it looked like COTP. Okay, now COTP was great and all, but at one point it collapsed. This particular program, it could collapse. It could go for 2 months, 3 months. It could go for 4 or 5 months, 6 months. It could go for a year. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But the reason I chose to invest in this program is because, one, when I was looking on the page, I saw that Magic Johnson, who is a famous basketball player, in case anybody watching does not know who Magic Johnson is promoting it. So he's doing an ad campaign for it. Looks like a Christmas ad campaign. Now, whether or not he's actually using the program, I don't know, right? Maybe it's just a paid kind of promotion where he's not even invested in the program. I'm not sure, but it was good for me. It was good to see somebody that I knew, or somebody that I know, actually sponsoring the program. So that's why I said, you know what, let me give it a try. So let me just go ahead and play the ad campaign so you can see that first of all.
Hello, AMZ Dog members. I'm very happy to celebrate Christmas with you and also have a Happy New Year. The outstanding performances of the Magic Dog in 2022 has brought us amazing results, right? Can't wait to see what's going to happen in 2023. I know you're going to do a great job, so good luck and take care.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. that's the video of Magic Johnson in a nutshell. So he was talking about the amazing performances of the program in 2022. So it began just a couple of months before the Christmas time is when it began, from what I can see. So again, whether or not he's an investor himself in the program, I'm not sure. But just seeing his face on the cover, just for me, it was enough for me to to participate. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what else. So this is the back office here, of AMZ Doge. They also have a couple of articles. So it seems like they've made publication in a couple of news articles, online news articles. So let me just go ahead and show you that. I'll click on media here. Okay, so AMZ Doge financial landed on the NASDAQ screen in, I believe it was Times Square. Yeah, in Times Square. So let me go ahead and navigate here to this first article. There's a few articles that has picked them up. Let's see here. AMZ Financial landed on the NASDAQ screen in Times Square. Okay, New York. With the development of the digital economy and the intensification of global brand competition, Web 3.0, digital finance. Okay, so it just goes on to talk more about it. It's headquartered in New York. Again, obtain MSB license regulated by United States Singapore Financial Foundation. I wasn't able to verify whether like the head office is actually in New York, but it just might just be a digital space. It might not even have a physical location, with some of these other programs that we have seen. There's this other second one here. Okay, and then this third one here. Yeah, so a few of them in that regard. So let me go back. Then they have a charitable foundation, so they're saying that they're also giving part of their earnings back to charity. Provide services of AI technology in production. Okay. Yeah, so this is where they're talking more about their technological advancements here. Okay, and there's the the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. But honestly, like I've been around the road enough to know that like all these registrations for business paperwork, it doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't mean anything. Neither does it determine how long a company is going to be in business. but provides services such as cryptocurrency quantitative trading. So quantitative trading, basically they're doing a high volume of trades, maintenance and AI technology products to retail clients. So they're making the software available to retail clients. Essentially, that's what they're saying. Licensed, headquartered in Colorado, USA, regulated by the FinTech, Financial Crimes Enforcement Bureau, agency of the United States Department, yada, 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 yada. And then they have their MSB licenses and all the paperwork and stuff there. And then they said their management team consists of a group of experienced and elite individuals from Google, Microsoft, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Again, none of this is verifiable, right? At the end of the day, for me, I see Magic Johnson promoting it, and I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a try, right? Because arbitrage trading is something that is like you could literally do it yourself, right? If you bought Bitcoin on one exchange, you could go try to find a different exchange to sell back the Bitcoin a little bit higher because of small price fluctuations in the price of Bitcoin. Okay, so you could literally do it yourself. Here they're saying that they have a bot that can do this for you, right? Again, the same concept and premise as COTP, right? For me, however, unlike COTP, I see Magic Johnson as promoting it. So I said, you know what? Let me give it a try. They may have paid him to do the promotion. It doesn't matter to me. For me, I'd rather give it a shot. And if this thing goes for even 7 months, that's great for me because I would have significantly compounded my money. All right. So I'll quickly just show you a couple of the background stuff here in the back end. So exchange here shows the different exchange that they go to flip the currency or arbitrage the currency. And Binance, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Huobi, OKX, and Coinbase. Looks like those are the exchanges that they're saying that they use to arbitrage. Okay, and then media was where I showed you where they had all the media stuff. The strategy here is just, you know, some of their strategies that they use to arbitrage, but I don't really go into that. I don't really need to go into that. AD. Okay, so here is a couple of like member pictures basically. So people that have, you know, already in it. Looks like they send some videos of themselves. Okay. So I'm not quite sure where this video is from, but looks like some members here have done some videos, some more videos, t-shirts, some more videos. Oh, and then this is the Times Square.
AMZ Doge is the most
Yeah.
stable and safe quantitative
Okay.
trading platform. Magic Doge is the best toy for healthy appreciation. You deserve to have. Welcome to use Magic Doge.
Okay, so they have some, you know, that's where they have the Times Square banner there, where they appeared on the billboard in Times Square. Oh, and for those that are also interested in promoting this, I'll show you what the affiliate structure looks like. So if I go over here to invite, you can see here that for every profit your friend earns after signing up, you will receive a promotional commission. So they pay on the profits of, you know, your team. So if your team, as your team makes profit and grows their account, then your earnings are grown as well. So it's based on the profit. And there's quite some really big earners here. Like, you know, these people here, like top 10 for the week. Look at the commission here, $214,000. So they're paying out a lot of commission. So which is good for a program. So 10% for level 1, 8% for level 2, 5% for level 3, 2% for the 4th level, and 2% for the 5th level. So that's what that looks like. But again, you don't have to promote this. If you just want to use it for yourself, you can just use it for yourself. You don't have to promote it. So let me talk just briefly about the company structure, and then I'll show you how to get started if you like to get started. So in terms of the company here, all I had to do was click on here, company. All right. So AMZ Doge, referred to as AD, is headquartered in New York, It is high frequency trading, algorithmic trading, financial services company, and a professional quantitative strategy community platform. Since 2020, the quantitative trading strategy has been developed and amazing results have been achieved through market practice. In 2022, it will obtain financing and reorganize AD to issue core products. AMZDoge high frequency quantitative strategy. So through massive data analysis and mathematical models. So basically they're saying that they were testing it since 2020 and in 2022 they made it available to the public to use. Okay, this bot that they have. Okay, all right, so let me show you how my withdrawal, and then I'll show you how to get started. All right, so I'm in the back end on my dashboard, and I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw my whole deposit plus profits just to test it out and make sure that withdrawals are working. So first I'm gonna go ahead and click on mine. I'm gonna click on withdraw. All right, so I have 1054 in there, which is $54 more than the $1,000 that I had started with. So let me go ahead and I'll try to withdraw 1050, and payment password. I'm just gonna use the one that I set up. I'm gonna click on submit. Okay, withdrawal success, waiting for system review. So let's see how long it takes before it hits my wallet. So I'll just wait for that and we'll see how long that'll take. All right, very cool. So within about 3 minutes, I've gotten my entire invested amount plus my profits into my wallet. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, so if I go to look at that, received 1549. So I did 1550 and the 0.03% came off and gave me 15.49. All right, so that's cool, man. So you can see here that withdrawals works. And what I'm gonna do is now I will show you how to register and I'll deposit this back in. So you just go ahead and go to the link. All right, and then you gotta put in your phone number that you want to receive the text message to, because you're going to need the code that they send to you in order to register. So let me go ahead and put in my number. And then I'll click on get verification code. I'm gonna pick a username. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick a password. I'll put in my email. And then I'll go ahead and click on register. All right, so I went ahead and I clicked on register and it has gone ahead and registered, and now it's asking me for the username and for me to put the password. So let me go ahead and enter those credentials. And it's just a test account that I'm making to show you guys. So I'll go ahead and click on login and boom, I'm in. It's telling me AMZ Doge has a system upgrade. So okay, cool. So there's an app as well, guys, on the App Store in case you want to use the app version, but the web version is fine. So let me go ahead and click on close. All right, so when you're in here, the first thing you need to do is go to the AMZDoge, all right, because that's kind of like the bot that will do the trading or the arbitrage trading. So when you're in here, you're going to click on this to get like a free subscription, because normally this bot costs money, like $10 for 30 days or $29 for 90 days or $58 for 180 days and $112 for 360 days. All right, so normally I would do the 10 for 30 days, but because I have a free bot here, all I got to do is click on it. And I'll show you a way so that you don't really ever have to pay for this. You can just keep on getting it for free, okay? So you click here to claim your prize. And it says you have successfully received a 21-day Magic Dog. Happy investment. All right, cool. So I basically received it for 21 days, so that's perfect. Okay, so you don't have to buy it. And every day, if you come in here to sign in and click check in now, what happens is that you get a free a 30-day Magic Dog by checking in for 7 days. So if you do this for 7 days, you get a free bot. You know, basically it renews the subscription of the bot. So you then get it again to be able to use it for 30 days. And then you also get a 30-day Magic Dog by checking in for 15 days. You get a 90-day Magic Dog by checking in for 30 days. A bit of a tongue twister here. All right, so perfect. So you've gotten the Magic Dog. I could show you the strategy page, but again, you don't need to go in there. It means really nothing to us. The quaint trade is where you're going to go next in order to initiate the trade. But before you do that, you want to deposit. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and deposit. Let me log into my actual account. All right, so to deposit, what I'm going to simply do is I'm going to click on mine here, the profile, and I'm going to click on recharge right here. Okay, and then it says please select a recharge method. So I'm going to go ahead and click the drop down arrow, and I'm going to select TRC20. So you can use either ERC20 or TRC20. So I'll use TRC20. I'll click on confirm. Please enter the amount to recharge. So what I'm going to do is the amount that I had withdrawn is what I'm going to put back in. So 1050. I'm going to go ahead and click on recharge. All right, so make a payment. Again, you don't have to withdraw in order to deposit, but I was just showing you guys in the beginning that I'm able to withdraw with no problems. To compound, you just have to just do it in the system, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Okay, you don't have to withdraw first. All right, so I will click on recharge, and it should give me the payment address. Perfect. I'll copy it, and let me go over to my Exodus wallet, and I'll send money to this payment address. Let me pause the video and do that real quick. All right, so it says I should complete the payment before this time here, and I sent a little, like I sent like $1 more, just so that it factors in like any fees. See, it says recharge successfully, and it took me back to the home page, and I can see my balance here is 1054. Okay, so what I'm gonna do at this point is one thing you're gonna want to do is set up your payment password. So you go over here to payment password, and then you can set up your payment password. You'd have to, you know, put in your phone. You'd have to click get verification code. It sends it to your phone number, and you plug it in here and select your password to change it. Okay. All right. So I'm here now. What I'm gonna do next is let me go to the home screen. So I'm gonna click here, home. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and basically enter a trade-in cycle. All right, so that's how you make money on this. You need to select a trade-in cycle. So you go to Quaint Trade right here, and it's gonna have different cycles. It's gonna have 2 hours all the way to 15 days. Okay, now do either 2, 6, 12, 18, or 24, guys. Try to stay away from the 3 days, 7 days, 15 days, unless maybe you're traveling and you don't have time to do this. Okay, but if I do make a script for this, then you know, it will basically run every 2 hours, the script. Okay, but for now, just pick the 24 hours for now until you have a script. All right, and then once you have a script, it will just basically run for every 2 hours. Just because you make a little bit more when you're running every 2 hours instead of running the cycles every 24 hours. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna select the 24-hour one. Actually, I'll select the 2-hour one just so I can show you what the cycle looks like when it's completed. Okay. All right, so typically you want to do 2 hours or the 6 or the 12 or the 18 or the 24. Okay, so I'll click on this, just depending on your schedule. So I'll click on the 2-hour one, and then it says select the Magic Dog. So that's the one that I have the subscription for, right? The one that I claimed as a free gift. And then please enter an amount. So I just select all here. And then cycle is 2 hours. And it tells me my estimated earnings, which is $2.63. If it was the 24-hour one, then it would be more, right? Because it'd work its way to, you know, between up to that 3% mark or 3.4% mark. Okay, but because I'm doing every 2 hours, it kind of breaks it down into the 2-hour segments. So that's why it's a little bit lower at $2.63. But as you do it, there are 12 windows of this 2-hour brackets in a day. So as you do it, then it adds up. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click on submit. Successfully ordered. Perfect. So now if I go to my strategy, I can see that this is running. So the bot is running in the different exchanges, you know, to try to arbitrage and make me money. So right, so it's buying one crypto over on one exchange and selling it on another exchange to make a little bit of profit. All right, so if I click on it, I can see the data analysis running. Again, whether or not this is like legitimately running or not, I'm not sure, but it's showing here all the different exchanges that it's taking a look at to try to see where it can make some money on these exchanges. Okay, so it's working for me. In about 2 hours time, I'm gonna be able to come over here and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so I'll pause the video until then, but let me show you one that I already completed. So my strategy here, if I go over there and I go to finish, working would show you anyone that's still working. So for example, if this is, I haven't refreshed this page, so it's showing it here. It shows the percent completed every time you refresh, but once it completes, it's in the finish. So you can see all the cycles. I've done so far 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 cycles. These 2 were 24-hour cycles, and then these 2 were 2-hour cycles just to test the 2-hour cycles. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So once the cycle finishes, you literally have to go and click on the cycle, to do another cycle. You have to go to CoinTrade again and click on a cycle to do another cycle once the previous cycle finishes. So that's why, for me, I feel like it's better to have a script. Just like I had one made for COTP, I'm gonna have one created for CoinTrade. So in a nutshell, that's AMZ Doge, a review of it. So if you do decide to invest, just know that it is a high risk project, and just be smart, guys, with your money. When you double up, take out your initial capital and then just play with just house money. Okay, and that's the approach that I'm going to be using with this. Once I double up, I will remove my initial investment, and then I will let my profits continue to make more money for me. All right, so that's pretty much it. Once the script is ready, I will let you know. But in the meantime, you can go ahead and get started. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram. Cheers. Bye.